Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Sunday Night Heat. We are coming to you live here in Madison, this electric crowd, as they look to get part of the first episode of Heat. Things is going to get really rowdy here tonight as we kick off our match for the Intercontinental Championship opportunity. It will be Rey Mysterio taking on Edge. One of these men will be the #1 contender to take on Chris Jericho for the Intercontinental Championship at Backlash. And here comes the high-flying man himself. We have not seen Rey Mysterio since WrestleMania 2000. Rey Mysterio ready to get back into the title picture. And let me just let you guys know, if just in case you forgot, Rey Mysterio was the Intercontinental Champion at WrestleMania 2000. He lost the title to Chris Jericho in the triple threat match along with Kurt Angle. But Rey Mysterio is definitely looking to come in high flying, looking to get back into the picture. Can it happen? That's the question as he looks to battle against Edge. I am Art. Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you guys are excited as I am. And our main event tonight will be the European Champion Booker T taking on Eddie Guerrero. The rivalry between those two men continue here tonight. And we will also see Chris Jericho battling Kurt Angle after what happened on Monday Night Raw as Kurt Angle attacked Chris Jericho after winning the match alongside the WWF Champion, The Rock. And here comes the man who feels he can walk out the Intercontinental Champion. He wants to take on Rey Mysterio here tonight alongside his good buddy Christian. And I'm really wondering how Christian feels about Edge going after the Intercontinental title. I mean, these guys are a tag team, and they did actually try to go for the #1 contender spot for the tag team titles to go against the Dudley Boys at Backlash. But yet we got the Hardys versus the Dudley Boys. And ladies and gentlemen, we will get a little bit of a touch on the Dudley Boys heel turn on the Hardy Boys last episode of Monday Night Raw. I was still shocked by that, guys. We're going to hear from the Dudley Boys after what happened to that situation. A whole lot's going to happen as we get ourselves ready for the first match between Edge and Rey Mysterio. One of these men are going to meet Chris Jericho at Backlash for the Intercontinental Championship. It makes you wonder, is Rey Mysterio even 100%? Is he focused on actually getting the championship back from Chris Jericho? Ooh, a nice kick from behind that was. So yeah, it makes me wonder if Rey Mysterio is 100% focused on getting the title back. I hope he is, but we don't know. Oh, look at the strength of Edge, just pushing Rey Mysterio and then turning it into a DDT, but Rey Mysterio being able to get back to his feet, driving those kicks right to the face and right to the legs of Edge, and oh, what a hit. Knocking down Edge. And you see Christian observing, looking to make sure his buddy Edge is okay in here in this match. Oh, beautiful here, Karana take down by Rey Mysterio. So far, Rey Mysterio is already looking okay in this match. This is the first match of the night, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait to see what goes on here. Oh, and there goes Edge. Rey Mysterio with the reversal now. And now again, Karana right directly to Edge. I gotta say, Rey Mysterio is definitely with the quickness, and he's definitely focused. Yeah, he wants the Intercontinental Championship back. I mean, who wouldn't want the title back? I mean, I'm guessing after hearing that, the rematch clause are back in effect. It makes you wonder. Go for the cover to put away Edge. Could this be it? Edge kicking out. Ooh, makes you wonder if Rey Mysterio is really wanting that rematch. Oh, with a kick to the back. So far, Rey Mysterio in control of this match here tonight. Was Rey Mysterio got up his sleeves and oh my God, beautiful takedown. Goes by the cover to put away Edge. Could it happen? No. Kicks out at one. I gotta say, Rey Mysterio, like he is, he's on Edge, he knows who he's at, he knows what he's gotta do, and this is basically showing the point that, hey, I gotta get back on task, and I'm gonna do it. Well, so much as Edge getting back into the picture there, and goes for a DDT to Rey Mysterio from Edge. You see, Edge is definitely losing his cool a little bit. He's definitely feeling a little bit embarrassed. I mean, look at the height in Rey Mysterio and Edge. The tall different sides in this match, and he's already looking embarrassed by Rey Mysterio. As Edge looks to do the dirty work outside the ring here. Christian, like I said, he's observing, he's watching his partner. He's trying to get that chance here tonight. Can it happen? Can we have Edge as the #1 contender against Chris Jericho? And oh man, what a kick. Right to Rey Mysterio's hands. He hangs on to the barricade. Drives him back into the ring. Edge looking to continue the fight inside the ring here. And might be looking to go for the pin to put away Rey Mysterio. Can it happen here? Can it? No. Nice shoulder up from Rey Mysterio as he hangs into the match. Edge lifting up Rey Mysterio. Oh my God, what a running power slam from Edge to Rey Mysterio. And Edge is definitely feeling it here tonight. The crowd here in Madison ain't feeling it. But you can show Edge is definitely feeling it in the support of Christian. You know, these are all his peeps here tonight. Cheering on Edge. Oh, goes right down to the left leg. So far, it's looking good on Edge's part. You can see a match between Edge and Chris Jericho at Backlash. Can you imagine Edge walking out the Intercontinental Championship? I mean, that'd be amazing. Rey Mysterio hanging on with that left leg and now goes right to the kick there. And Edge continuing everything he's got. And Rey Mysterio needs to bring the fight back to Edge as much as he can. But Edge is not letting it happen. Edge is really bringing the fight to Rey. And look at Rey trying to go back. Rey giving everything he's got. These two men definitely know how much this is, especially the opportunity to become #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Rey looking to go to the legs here and going where the sun does not shine. You don't want to be Edge right now. That's definitely something to come back from. Well, can't come back from. Head first into the turnbuckle. Rey Mysterio going to work here as he brings Edge up and Edge with the reversal. Another DDT. Another DDT from Edge. Not looking good for Rey Mysterio here. Might need to dial that 619 if he can, but here comes Edge as he puts Rey Mysterio onto the top rope. Edge going to work here. What's he got on his mind? I don't know. This might be a little bit crazy. Oh my God! That's gotta hurt. And Christian with the support there as Rey Mysterio rolls out of the ring. That's definitely gotta hurt. What move was that? That was insane. And there goes Edge right here. Goes with the midsection here. Looking for a powerbomb. It looks like. Oh my God! Right by the steel steps. Edge with no remorse. Unbelievable. As the ref counts to 4. Edge. Rey Mysterio back to his feet. But no! Edge catching him. You gotta give that man support there, but just wasn't enough. The count out of 7. Is this gonna end in the count out? Is this gonna end in the count out? We're at the count of 8, y'all. Edge might win this, and here comes Rey. Here comes Rey back into the ring. In the ropes there, and there goes Edge with a spear. Edge with a spear to Rey Mysterio. This is it. 1, 2. Rey kicks out. Rey Mysterio kicks out. Edge cannot believe it. And out the way goes. Trying to go for another spear. Edge tried to go for another spear, and here comes Rey Mysterio with a hurricane right there. Unbelievable. Here goes Rey Mysterio. This definitely gotta be it. This gotta be it. 1. It kicks out. Edge with a kick out. Unbelievable. And right to the back of Edge. As Rey looks for it again for a second time. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Rey Mysterio with the win. Rey Mysterio is gonna meet Chris Jericho at Backlash for the Intercontinental Championship. Look at these highlights. This is amazing. Rey Mysterio putting his all into this match against Edge. What a running power slam from Edge right here. This is where I thought it was over for Rey Mysterio. But Rey Mysterio rolling out of the ring as Edge looked to do more damage outside right by the steel steps. But right here, the spear from Edge. I thought this was going to take out Rey Mysterio. I don't know how Rey Mysterio was able to kick out. But look at this, beautiful for a second time, taking out Edge with a 1, 2, and a 3. What a slow count that was, ref. But either way, Rey Mysterio is going to Backlash to get his Intercontinental Championship back from Chris Jericho. I hope Chris Jericho was watching. I hope Chris Jericho was observing, because Rey Mysterio is coming for the Intercontinental title. 619 in effect, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable match to kick it off here on Sunday Night Heat. And Edge with disappointment, and here comes Christian. Christian not pleased with what's going on here. Asking what happened, man. What happened? I want to know what happened too. Hey, wait a minute. What the hell? What's Christian doing? Oh my God! Christian just took out his own partner, Edge. Why did Christian just take out Edge like that? That's supposed to be his buddy, his friend, his brother. What on earth just happened? What has gotten into Christian? What's going on here? Oh, no, not again, not again, not again. Come on. Come on, that's enough, Christian. That's your friend. That's your buddy. Why would you do that? What has gotten into Christian? What the hell just happened? I'm lost for words, guys. I did not expect this to happen on Sunday Night Heat. Edge just lost to Rey Mysterio, and Christian just took out Edge. I mean, a whole lot. And we're just getting into the show, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, what's going to happen later on tonight, the European Champion Booker T looking to take on Eddie Guerrero. The rivalry between these two men, it continues tonight on Sunday Night Heat. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to show you some footage of what happened after Raw went off the air. The Dudley Boys sent a message to the Hardy Boys. Let's take a look at what the Dudley Boys had to say after attacking the Hardys. Wow, some strong words from the Dudley Boys, and they will defend their tag team titles against the Hardy Boys at Backlash. Hopefully the Hardy Boys are definitely focused on taking on D-Von and Bubba Ray. There's definitely going to be some rage in this match. Tag team titles on the line at Backlash.
Cheers to me! Hey baby, what's your sign? So, do you come here often? Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Have you ever seen an F this big?
World Wrestling Entertainment. Get the F out.
Thanks, I needed that.
We're back here live, ladies and gentlemen, as we're ready to get into our next match here. It'll be Kurt Angle taking on Chris Jericho, one-on-one action. Yo, I'm still mind-blown after what took place with Edge and Christian. Hopefully we got the referees to help Christian out, ladies and gentlemen. But here comes the #1 contender, ladies and gentlemen, for the WWF Championship at Backlash. And I want to take you back to what happened on Monday Night Raw. It was Kurt Angle teamed up with Triple H taking on The Rock, and Chris Jericho and The Rock winning the match. But Kurt Angle not satisfied with the win as he grabbed that chair and took out Chris Jericho, tossing him outside the ring. Triple H going to work on The Rock, but Kurt Angle switching it on to Triple H with that ankle lock. But the game being able to walk out of it. You see Stephanie and Kurt Angle arguing, but the game was able to get back up and deliver a pedigree right to Kurt Angle. And then the sledgehammer came in the hand. Triple H right to the gut of Kurt Angle with that sledgehammer as Triple H sends a message that he is going to be the one to walk out with the WWF title at Backlash. That will be a triple threat match to look forward to between Kurt Angle, Triple H, and the WWF Champion, The Rock. But here comes the man, the Intercontinental Champion himself, Y2J, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Chris Jericho. And we saw Rey Mysterio just walked out as the #1 contender. That's the man he's gonna face at Backlash for the WWF Championship. Chris Jericho versus Rey Mysterio, one-on-one. I was able to speak to Chris Jericho, and I asked about the chair shot, and I asked, how did you feel about Kurt Angle attacking you with that chair shot after your win with The Rock? He said it was a typical bitch move from Kurt Angle, and since we're going to debut Sunday Night Heat, I guess he could go one-on-one with me, and that's what's going to happen. Jericho laying it out here that he looks to defeat Kurt Angle here tonight on Sunday Night Heat. Surprised to see Chris Jericho standing after that chair shot to the leg. The thing is he focused on Kurt Angle here tonight? And he was able to see Rey Mysterio walk out with the win against Edge. I don't know why I'm getting those names confused. Sorry guys, I'm just all over the place. Well, you can see the look on Chris Jericho's face as he has his eyes on Kurt Angle. After what happened on Monday Night Raw, the ref's ready to ring the bell. Here comes Jericho. Like I said, not wasting no time. A little bit of frustrations in Chris Jericho's eyes after what happened on Raw. I mean, can you blame the man? I wouldn't blame the man at all. I mean, Chris Jericho has every right to be upset after getting that chair shot right to the leg of Jericho here. Now just twisting up the left arm. Jericho twisting up the arm of Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle's going to try to fight his way out. Can he fight his way out? Jericho going to work here. Oh my God. And there goes Jericho again. It's a lot of built-up frustration. I mean, I get it. I mean, it was an embarrassment. Oh, DDT. So, of course, Chris Jericho's going to take his frustration and go for the early pin as well. I don't know about this. Can it happen? Oh! Ooh, that was definitely a close one for Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle, I'm surprised he didn't just kick out at 1, but no, 2. That's just insane. Now Jericho going to work. Who head first into the turnbuckle. And I can tell you right now, you know, Triple H is watching, The Rock is watching. Seeing if Kurt Angle is even worthy to be in a match. I mean, Triple H made it clear. He said, hey, you know, he's supposed to be in a championship match. The opportunity was supposed to be his. So it's definitely some tension between Triple H and Kurt Angle. But Kurt Angle's focus is actually being able to take the title away from The Rock. And so is Triple H. Triple H feels like the title should belong to him. He feels like Shane McMahon shouldn't have, you know, banned the rematch clause rules or whatever, but now that it's back, thanks to Eric Bischoff, Triple H gets a rematch at Backlash, making it a triple threat match that involves Kurt Angle as well. But look at these two men go. Oh my God, the punches are definitely delivering between Kurt Angle and Jericho. Oh my God. Definitely a lot of frustrations from both men, but Chris Jericho being able to show why he is the man. Right to the midsection, Kurt Angle is going every extra mile to try and put away Kurt Angle, but Kurt Angle back to his feet. Oh, shots to the chest there. And now Kurt Angle, trying to do the damage right to Jericho here, as Kurt Angle stands tall so far into this match. Hands right into the most, and then to the turnbuckle there. Goes Chris Jericho. Here comes Kurt Angle. For the belly suplex. Unbelievable. Gonna go for the cover to put away Jericho. Can it happen? Chris Jericho, no, kick it out at 1. Yeah, Kurt Angle can't even believe that. I mean, what does Kurt Angle have left in the tank? Same as Jericho here. Ooh, to the turnbuckle goes Jericho. Kurt Angle. Oh, this is not gonna look good for Chris Jericho. Oh my God, right into the turnbuckle pad. As Jericho tries to pull himself back up, Kurt Angle has him right where he wants him. Tossing out Jericho. What's Kurt Angle got up his sleeve? I've never seen Kurt Angle go high flying. What's gonna happen? Oh my God! And could this happen at Backlash? Can Kurt Angle show off all these opportunity techniques to The Rock and Triple H? The crowd loving it here in Madison. Ref count of 3, Kurt Angle looking to go on to the top of the rope here to look to land on Jericho. Jericho, you might want to make way, because here comes Kurt Angle. Oh my God, what a shoulder tackle. A shoulder tackle off the top rope and looking to go for the pin to pull away Jericho. Jericho kicks out. This is an outstanding match here between Kurt Angle and Jericho, and now putting this to good measures on to Chris Jericho. Kurt Angle grabbing for that. Oh, that same leg. That's the same leg that Kurt Angle used that chair on Monday Night Raw. Using it here tonight on Heat. And oh, God, right to the left arm. Gonna go for the cover and pull away Jericho. Jericho with a shoulder up. It's gonna be a whole lot to really keep this man down. Jericho hanging in for dear life in this match. As Kurt Angle looking to lift up Jericho here. Oh, my God. Definitely hard swinging suplex there from Kurt Angle. And the belly suplex now. Ooh. Never seen the Intercontinental Champion go through this so much. Gonna go for the cover to pull away Jericho. And Jericho with a shoulder up. Kurt Angle cannot believe this. This man is... Now Kurt Angle over here celebrating a little bit. I mean, it's a little bit early to celebrate. Here comes Jericho back to his feet. And Jericho now... going right after him with a clothesline. Kurt Angle celebrating a little bit too early. If he does that at Backlash, he's not going to walk out with the WWF Championship. And here comes Kurt Angle going down with a DDT. Jericho, no. Not enough to keep Not enough to keep Kurt Angle down, and now Willis got up his sleeve here. Oh my God, face first. Jericho trying to really put this man away here. Can it happen? Can Jericho win? No. What a match this is, ladies and gentlemen. This is here live on Sunday Night Heat. Happy Sunday, everybody. We still got our main event between Booker T and Eddie Guerrero. The rivalry between those two men continue here tonight on Heat. Jericho heading up to the top rope, looking to land on Kurt Angle. Can it happen here? Oh my God, what a splash. To put away Kurt Angle. Can it happen? 1, 2. Oh, I guess, well, I don't think Jericho wanted to pin him yet. I guess he wasn't finished. He wants to hurt Kurt Angle. That's what it is. He wants to hurt Kurt Angle. That could have really ended him too. Well, that's just what is going on. I think Jericho wants to punish Kurt Angle. To show Kurt Angle he's not in the same league. He's telling him to get up. Get up, Kurt. It's what Chris Jericho is saying. Oh, what a clothesline. Kurt Angle's in trouble here. Chris Jericho looking at something here with a powerbomb. Oh, look at the strength of Chris Jericho. The strength. Oh, that last one was definitely good for good measure. Now Jericho looking for something here as he's looking for the walls of Jericho. The walls of Jericho to Kurt Angle. Here we go. Chris Jericho with the walls of Jericho on Kurt Angle. Will Kurt Angle tap? Kurt Angle's fighting with his way. Oh! I'm gonna go for the pin. Rolls it into a pin here. 1. No, and here goes Jericho. 1, 2. And Kurt Angle kicks out. Whoo, that was a close one. Unbelievable. Oh, here goes Kurt Angle with the ankle lock. Ankle locked in on Jericho. Will the champ tap out? Will Jericho tap out? Jericho fighting for his life here. Can it happen? And he has no choice but to tap. Kurt Angle with the win. What a match between these two men. Giving it their all for both angles, from both Jericho and Kurt Angle. It was definitely one hell of a match between these two men. But the ankle lock, the ankle lock, you can't resist. Jericho had no choice but to tap. Hey, wait! The Rock! Wait a minute! The Rock is here! The Rock's here on Sunday Night Heat! I wasn't expecting the Great One to be here! What the hell? The WWF Champion is here! The Rock with a rock bottom to Kurt Angle! The Rock is here! It's Sunday Night Heat! I did not expect this. The Rock came from out of nowhere, delivered a rock bottom to Kurt Angle. Can that happen at Backlash? Can The Rock retain the WWF Championship? The Great One here in Madison. Unexpected. Truly, truly unexpected, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to go back onto Monday Night Raw after what happened during the street fight match between Lita and Victoria. It was a little bit of a double team between Victoria and Trish Stratus, the women's champion, taking out Lita here after the match. It was definitely interrupted, definitely didn't get a win in that match, but then once the music hit from China, the return of China after being destroyed by Victoria did not expect this to happen, and she grabbed the chair to meet China halfway up the ramp. But then this is something we did not expect. China with the candlestick delivering the beating to Victoria. But then you have the number one contender Lita taking down the champion with a DDT inside the ring. All hell broke loose between all these four women. And ladies and gentlemen, it was Lita and China who was able to talk backstage after Raw went off the air. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the championship match between Lita and Trish Stratus is going to be put on hold because now it will be a tag team match. Lita and Chyna taking on Victoria and Trish Stratus. And ladies and gentlemen, guess what? AJ Styles will be debuting at Backlash. I can't wait. Hey, wait, what's going on here? Who's that? Whoa, we were just announcing AJ Styles debuting at Backlash, and hey, who's... I know who that is. That's Brock Lesnar. Brock, the hottest free agent, is here in the WWF. He's here on Heat. Oh, wait, that's the Sandman with a candlestick to Brock Lesnar. Well, we was about to have a match between Sandman and Hardcore Holly, but Brock Lesnar just jumped over the barricade and attacked Hardcore Holly, and now going to work with Sandman inside the ring. He's the hottest free agent, but he's here on Heat. And he calls that, ladies and gentlemen, the F5. F5 to Sandman. Hey, what? That's Heyman. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next episode is the final episode of Raw before Backlash. It will be Randy Orton taking on CM Punk. And then, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be some action before their tag team match. It will be Chyna taking on Victoria in one-on-one competition. And also a match that was made by Eric Bischoff. It will be Triple H versus Kurt Angle, and The Rock will be the special guest referee. All hell's going to break down in the final episode of Raw before Backlash. And ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget, after Backlash, the WWF draft pick will happen. It will be Commissioner Mick Foley for SmackDown and Commissioner Raw, Eric Bischoff. But right now, it's time for the main event. The main event, Booker T, the European champion, looking to take on Eddie Guerrero. And that's another man who's looking forward to Backlash. He will be defending his European Championship against Scott Steiner. We heard Scott Steiner earlier on Monday Night Raw saying that he's been eyeing for a victim, and it seems like Booker T is the man he's been eyeing, a man that he knows from his WCW days, and he looks to take the title away from Booker T at Backlash. I was able to speak to Booker T on all this. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm just here to let you guys know there was no words being said, but basically, Booker T can't wait to get his hands on that punk-ass sucker. And Booker T is looking to release some frustration here tonight against Eddie Guerrero. The back and forth between Eddie Guerrero and Booker T has definitely been phenomenal. And Eddie Guerrero is definitely the obsession with Booker T in the spotlight is too much. Not only that, his love for Chyna, how much he misses Chyna. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Does everybody see this man's shirt and what it says? It says, Chyna, I'm sorry. I wonder who made that shirt for that man, because now he's really eyeing it, really trying to get Chyna's attention and hoping that she will forgive him. But Eddie Guerrero, he's coming in here clutch, ladies and gentlemen. Just, I wonder if his focus is really on Booker T or if his focus is on Chyna. But, well, you know Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero's a sucker for love, and he fell in love with that girl. So you already know how he's feeling. But Chyna already got her mindset on Victoria. So I think Chyna should just, Eddie should just let that be and just focus on other opportunities. I know next episode of Raw, he's got an opportunity to take on Rikishi. If he beats Rikishi, he's in the United States Championship Fatal 4-Way at Backlash. We'll see how that turns out. Eddie Guerrero here tonight on Heat, looking to compete against Booker T. This is a non-title match, ladies and gentlemen, and it is main event time. Main event time. Main event time. Bell has rung, and let's get it going. Here comes Eddie Guerrero with the cheap shots, taking Booker T down. And he's not wasting no time. He's going to make sure Booker T, feels these punches, feels these kicks of the Latino Heat himself, Eddie here tonight. Makes you wonder in the mind if he wonders China's watching this match. But you never know. China could be watching. China might not be watching it. It's all on his side. But his focus is actually trying to beat Booker T. And so far, he has not beaten Booker T at all. Booker T's focus is making sure he's on top as the European champion and walking in the Backlash to take out Scott Steiner. Here goes Booker T. Grabbing the hair. Eddie Guerrero looks to be tossing him outside the ring. Eddie Guerrero was hanging onto the ropes. But then you see Booker T spearing Eddie Guerrero out the ring here. The fight takes outside. Oh my God, right into the barricade goes Eddie Guerrero, and now Booker T. Look at the slam! Eddie Guerrero into the barricade, and this is what I was talking about. Booker T letting a lot of frustrations out. It doesn't even look like Booker T is looking at Eddie Guerrero. It's like he's looking at Scott Steiner instead. That kind of situation makes you do that to a brother. It puts Booker T, oh, look at the strength. It's putting his focus on the guy he's looking to face at Backlash, going for the cover to pull away Eddie Guerrero, but no. I mean, I think really Scott Steiner got in the head of Booker T, and now Booker T is definitely letting some frustrations out and definitely wants to show the world why he is the man, why he is the European champion. Gonna go for the cover to pull away Eddie Guerrero. Can it happen? Booker T might be in. Oh no. Well, just not enough for Eddie Guerrero here, and now just grabbing by the arm of Eddie as Eddie trying to pull away. But Booker T not letting Eddie Guerrero get a fighting chance in this match. This is the main event tonight. And so far, Booker T's been on edge here. Oh my God, looking for the pin to end it early against Eddie, but no! Eddie Guerrero kicking out. Well, that's just definitely not enough, and Eddie Guerrero just feeling every pain and pressure that Booker T can put on Eddie here. Oh God, head first goes Eddie Guerrero as Booker T looks directly, and there goes the spinner Rooney inside the WWF ring. This is just a marvelous of Booker T, and Booker T is definitely giving this match everything he can. Eddie Guerrero having a hard time getting to his feet, and there goes the push being delivered, and now looking to toss Eddie out the ring, and here goes Booker T. Oh my God! Outstanding that was, and getting the feet, and there goes Eddie Guerrero back to his feet. Eddie Guerrero back to his feet, and looking to go right after Booker T, right through those ropes. Can't count out Eddie Guerrero. This is Eddie Guerrero with passion, pride, and showing why he is the man. Count of three, and now just backs in the corner of Booker T. Head first onto the barricade as Eddie Guerrero goes to work on the European champion. He's definitely hoping that China's watching this match, and maybe China is. China's definitely looking at the Latino heat of Eddie Guerrero. Back into the ring, and here goes Eddie. Eddie on top here looking to land on Booker T, but it's looking like, oh no, he wants Booker T to get to his feet. He wants Booker T to feel this, oh, but no. Eddie Guerrero with the miss, and Booker T now looking to grab him up here. Oh, what a slam, right to the lower back goes Eddie Guerrero, but Eddie being able to lift himself up and goes with the shots right directly to Booker T as Booker T is now on the floor. Here goes Eddie Guerrero. Oh my God, and looking for the pin. Come on, ref, what you got? One. And no, Booker T kicking out. Booker T hanging on for dear life in this match, and Eddie Guerrero's just doing everything in his power to make sure that Booker T stands down. Here we go again to put him away. No, Booker T kicks out again. Unbelievable match, unbelievable main event between Eddie Guerrero and Booker T, the final feud between these two men here tonight on Sunday Night Heat. Oh God! Face first goes Booker T. Eddie Guerrero now going for the legs, but Booker T with the reversal. Booker T with the reversal to Eddie Guerrero. Oh, what a kick! Woo, what a kick! From Booker T and the European champion headed to the top rope to land. Oh my God! On to Eddie Guerrero. That's gotta be it. 1, 2, and Eddie kicks out. My God! What a fighting chance that was. And here goes Booker T and Eddie Guerrero with the reversal. Eddie Guerrero now. Didn't see that coming, and now Eddie Guerrero bringing the fight to Booker T. Oh, no. It's not going to look good for Booker T. Booker T in trouble. Oh, my goodness. Eddie heading to the top rope. Looking to land on Booker T. Oh, what a frog splash. Frog splash to Booker T. 1, 2, and no. Booker T kicks out. Booker T kicks out, and Eddie Guerrero cannot believe it. Eddie Guerrero in shock here tonight. What more can you do? Eddie delivering every punch he can as he heads back to the top ropes. To land on Booker T, and Booker T moves out of the way. Booker T moves out of the way. Oh, what a kick to the face. What a kick. And now Booker T looking to put Eddie Guerrero away with the scissor legs. Oh my God. Cover. 1, 2. Booker T with the win. Ends the rivalry between Eddie Guerrero. One hell of a performance from Booker T. Booker T staying on top, showing why he is the European champion, taking Eddie Guerrero out of the picture. These is two truly amazing. Right here, Booker T with the scissor legs directly to Eddie Guerrero. Gonna go for the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And I hope Scott Steiner was watching. Could Booker T be able to put away Scott Steiner and retain the European Championship at Backlash? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first episode of Sunday Night Heat. Look at the spin of Rudy. We thank you for letting us into your home in Madison. Thank you for the first night, and we will see you guys on Monday Night Raw.